Strings of Love, Tuesday the 19th of November. Sahiba notices Jasleen smiling at Akir and thinks if Jasleen is Akir's secret friend. She then notices Angad also wearing shoes and thinks if he is Akir's secret friend who wants to take Akir away from her, it shouldn't be. Angad looks at her and walks away when Manveer calls him. Sahiba thinks something is wrong. Diljit asks what happened. Sahiba says Akir's secret friend is real and not imagination. Sahiba says he is sure Akir is imagining. Sahiba says a mother gets an intuition when her child is about to get into trouble. Diljit says forget it, let's go in and pray. They all three pray. Sahiba hopes Angad is not secret friend and prays God to protect her son. She ties a protective thread to Akir. Amu walks in with her parents and asks Harleen to get in. Harleen hears a child's voice and recalls abandoning her newborn baby born out of wedlock in same Gurudwara. She feels drowsy. Diljit holds her and makes her sit. Arminder and Amu show their concern for her and ask he to take care of herself. Harleen hopes that baby is fine. Doctor notices Sahiba's art and says she is painting the wall really well. Sahiba asks if Diljit got his hospital window repaired. Doctor says yes and asks Sahiba if she can paint his hospital's new pediatric ward. Sahiba agrees. Amu asks Angad to show the wall he got constructed. Angad takes her to the wall. Amu gets mesmerized with the painting on the wall and sees its artist still painting the wall. She walks to Sahiba and says her work is really fabulous. She calls Angad and says this art is just wonderful, she never saw it before, had he seen it before? Angad says a lot of times. She says maybe as he is a jewelry designer. Angad says it's not great as colors are imperfect and shattered. She says she forgot that he is Mr. Perfect, but she disagrees with him this time. Sahiba says a few people are habituated to disrespect others and show their money power, just like he broke the wall and reconstructed it with his money power. Amu asks if she was present when he broke the wall. Sahiba says she was present there praying for her family when Angad crashed his car over the car to satisfy his ego. Amu thinks they are arguing as if they know each other well. Angad walks away from there and tells Amu he will take her to Langa. Amu asks if he knows that girl. Angad says he just knows that she is a painter girl. Amu insists. Angad reveals that she is his past who returned to haunt him. Amu asks if she was Sahiba. Angad nods yes. Manveer with Harleen walks to them and says let's go to Langa. They walk to Langa and offer service. Angad gets lost in thoughts while cutting vegetables. Manveer asks him not to think about Sahiba more and move on with Amanpreet. Amu's parents also insist her to move on with Angad. Amu stands shocked and asks if they asked Angad. Angad asks Manveer if she asked Amu. Manveer says Amu's parents are speaking to her. Anand sees Sahiba with Diljit and Akir and thinks he will show Sahiba that if she can move on in her life, even he can. He agrees to marry Amu and says he wants to talk to Amu first. Manveer agrees and says she will get him engaged as soon as possible. Angad and Amu walk to each other. Manveer and Amu's parents eagerly look at him. Jasleen asks what is happening. Manveer explains situation. Angad tells Amu that he said yes. Amu asks if he is sure. Angad says he wants to move on in life. Amu says even she wants to move on in life but Angad says he knows she is in dilemma about their relationship thinking about the past but he wants to say that their beginning will be friendship and also wants to say that he doesn't trust love anymore after failing in love. Amu says even she doesn't trust love but trust his friendship. He asks if she is sure and extends his hand. She holds his hand and says yes. Manveer and Harleen congratulate each other. Manveer says she feels lighter today. Arminder says he wants to talk to Angad before they move ahead. He takes Angad aside and says he is a doctor who saves people's life but he gets brutal when it comes to his daughter and if Angad hurts his daughter, he will not hesitate to kill Angad. Angad promises to keep Amu happy. Arminder hugs him. Angad requests that his engagement should be performed here itself and seeks Amu's opinion. Amu agrees and says this Gurudwara is beautiful and her mother's birthplace. Manveer says they shall perform Angad and Amu's engagement tomorrow. Jasleen says that calls for a celebration. Sahas feels tensed hearing that. Please kindly subscribe, like, comment and share.